name is Dorika. I am energetics embodiment coach who support empowered women so like you to expand your capacity to receive your desires with ease. In this video, what I would love to share with you is something interesting. Why responsibility is blocking your manifestation. What if the very thing you thought keep you safe, responsibility, is actually keeping you stuck? What if instead of leading you into abundance, responsibility is quietly caging you in limitation? Today, I'm going to share with you how responsibility actually can keep you small and how shifting into identity will unlock your next level of receiving. You see, for so long, I also quite a holder of responsibility. I believe that responsibility was a badge of honor, that being responsible meant I was in control, safe, doing the right thing. But the more I step into advanced manifestation energetics, the more I step into self-love and expansion, it's very interesting that it dawned on me, responsibility wasn't leading the way. It actually restricts me. It actually limits me. And this is the unseen reason why so many feel stuck despite their efforts. The very thing that we believe is a virtue, is a value, is actually keeping us small from our desire to expand, to manifest, and to receive our desires. Responsibility is a contraction that can create a ceiling on your receiving capacity. And before I continue, I would love to say being responsible definitely is better than being irresponsible. However, in this new era, in this new manifestation energetics, I'm just sharing with you a better approach that actually is more ease and it overrides responsibility. Responsibility can be a path, but there's a better path, and that's what I'm going to share with you. So stay open-hearted, stay open-minded. Maybe after this video, you start reflecting also about this concept, this difference between responsibility and identity, and you get to choose which path you prefer to manifest from now on. So, how come more responsibility actually can limit your receiving, create stagnancy in your manifestation? Example, more money equal to more responsibility. More money can feel like more weight, more pressure, more expectation. So if you have such concept, belief, unconsciously and deep down, you might fear more responsibility takes away your freedom rather than expanding your freedom. So what is the difference between responsibility and identity? Responsibility is a past focus, whereas identity is a future creating. Responsibility binds you to what you should do based on past choices, based on external expectations. The energy of responsibility is an obligation, is a role, is a duty, and is quite heavy. Some of the thoughts that is related to responsibilities, I have to do this. I need to be responsible, and so I cannot take risks. I can't change this now because I have to commit to my responsibilities. Whereas identity is open your doors. When you choose a certain identity, it's based on a soul's highest alignment. The energy of identity is choice. You get to choose. Who do I want to become right now? Which identity? And in this choice, you feel powerful. You are empowered. And in this choice, you choose something that is aligned to you, aligned to where you want to go. It's just like if you know you're going to a beach, you will prepare summer clothes. You won't prepare winter clothes, right? Likewise, this alignment. So, in the identity of energy, is I get to decide who I want to be, who I choose to be, and I receive. I choose to honor my time, my energy, my desires. I'm open to my abundance and let my identity create my reality. Can you feel the difference? Responsibility is like you don't want to go there, but you have to go there because of some responsibility. Example, you don't want to go Malaysia, you don't want to go London, but you have to go there because there's work responsibility there for you to do. This is responsibility. You still do the action, but the action is not from alignment. It's from I have to do it. I have to be responsible. Can you feel that reluctance to go, but yet you still go? That is not alignment. That is this energy of heaviness. Versus, oh, I would love to go to the beach. And if you love go to the beach, you prepare summer clothes. It's alignment. I would love to go to snow. And you want to go to a winter country. You prepare winter clothes. Your fur coat, your jacket. This alignment is full of joy, full of clarity. The energy is openness. I wonder what I'll experience in there when I'm arrived there. Can you feel the different identity? So by now, I hope you felt some your aha moments. Responsibility ties you to past choices, while identity opens you to new possibilities. So when you come back to manifestation, when we manifest from responsibility, do you think we are manifest from a place of alignment? No. We are manifest from a place of weight, of needing to uphold something or even to prove ourselves. How draining it is, right? But when we manifest from identity, we are choosing our highest frequency, the aligned version, And from this frequency, the right opportunities, people, resources, ideas naturally align. So, how does responsibility contract your receiving capacity? Ready to go deeper? So, why does responsibility feel so heavy energetically? Because responsibility, when rooted in fear, which means it's not a choice, it's you have to maintain the image to meet certain expectation. Fear of being judgment if you don't become responsible. Hence, responsibility, when rooted in fear, is an unspoken contract that says, I must uphold this, or I will lose love, I will lose approval, I will lose security. I must carry this to prove I am enough. Can you see? This creates a receiving block, because every time you desire to expand, the subconscious mind runs this calculation, limiting you. Stay safe, don't expand later, you still have those responsibilities. And this is often how we got trapped. The mind clings to responsibility as a shield, convincing us that letting go isn't safe, letting go is an option. Procrastinate. But have you ever felt this in your own life? Have you ever felt this? I can't change my business model because I'm already committed to this. I want more freedom, more money, but more money equal to more responsibility. And if more responsibility means I lose freedom. And if freedom is so important to me, I unconsciously limit receiving more money. Another one, I should be grateful for what I have. If I desire more, I feel guilt, I feel bad, I shouldn't do it. Can you see all these three examples, or rather very common one? I want to change career. I want to apply for that career expansion. I want to go for that further upgrades, learning, career training, leadership training. But I'm too busy. I have all these work responsibilities. I want to leave, but I still have all these project responsibilities that I need to complete first. Can you see how responsibility creates a contraction? It places the focus on maintaining instead of expanding. And what does responsibility do to our nervous system? It closes down. This is why people self-sabotage. This is why people say they love abundance, they want abundance, they want more abundance, but unconsciously resist it. So, how responsibility focus can place out in money manifestation? If responsibility makes your nervous system contract, do you think you are ready? Your nervous system feels safe in receiving more? Do you feel safe in the expansion into the unknown? And this is how identity can shift it. When you view money as responsibility, you unconsciously resist receiving more, because more money would mean more weight, more duty, more expectation, less freedom. But the truth is, money is not responsibility. Money is just an energy. Money is an amplifier. Money amplifies more of who you already are. It enhances your choices. It expands your possibilities. It expands your presence. So, instead of more money equal to more responsibility, here forward, I suggest you to shift it to more money equal to more freedom, more option, more ease. So, how identity actually can help you in unlocking your next level of receiving, and how identity is the key to quantum jump in your manifestation. Now feel the difference as I share with you what is identity-based manifestation. When you claim an identity, you are claiming a frequency. It's like you're choosing a meal package. It comes with all the ingredients. So example, if you choose the identity of I am self-love queen, what are all the choices it comes with it? No more people pleasing, more self-respect, more self-honor, know your worth. And these are all identity-based aligned choices. It's not responsibility, it's an alignment. It just naturally aligns. So if you claim your identity, everything in your energy field recalibrate, rearrange, realign to match that energy. In this way, manifestation becomes effortless when identity leads the way. So instead of controlling circumstances, you are shifting your internal state, and your inner always create the outer. So instead of struggling with how I get to there, choose to embody. Choose that identity and embody. So instead of I am choosing to love myself, and then something happened, and then you falling into people pleasing, fear of expressing your voice, saying yes when actually it's a no, self-betrayal, unknowingly. Now if you choose the identity I am self-love queen, it's like all the information about this self-love queen comes together, drop into your energy field, coding your energy field. It's like, yeah, I am self-love queen. Oh, okay. Now it's a no, it's a no. I say my no without guilt. No more people pleasing. This is not for me. I choose this more aligned. You start expressing yourself. You start honoring your energy. You start loving yourself deeper. And your focus is on loving yourself deeper, being the self-love queen. Versus no identity. I should love myself more. I am responsible for loving myself more. I'm responsible for being clear in my communication, expressing myself. Can you feel the difference? Responsibility, yes, it will still progress, but it is more based on external situation. This situation, I choose to act this way in order to be responsible for myself. Versus I choose the identity. I remember who I am. I am self-love queen. Intuition? No. No more people pleasing. Yes, it's safe for me to express who I am. Walk away from unhealthy situation. Can you feel it is just so much more ease, more alignment, because it is in the coding itself with the identity, right? So your identity is a pre-selected frequency. It's like you choose a meal package, set A, set B, and it comes with all the ingredients you need. Rather than you want to create A, you need to find this ingredient, find that ingredient, find that ingredient. Versus set A, come with everything, very easy to create, right? So your identity is like your meal package. So what identity you choose to become, it is aligned to your intention. And so how do we shift this energetically? How do we release responsibility and expand your capacity to receive right now? First, you shift your language. It's all about choices. See, in the past, when it comes to first step of manifestation, a healing is always about let go of blame, because you have to take responsibility to stop being the victim, to start shifting, to start healing. Because when you say you are responsible for your choices, it means you are also empowered to shift it, rather than continue playing the victim, blaming outside, affirming that you are powerless, right? But when it comes to identity base, it will be, it's no longer like I am responsible for my past choices. It becomes I honor my past choices, and now I align with my soul's highest truth. Can you feel the energy difference? Instead of I no longer play the victim, I am now responsible for all my past choices. That was how the first step of healing always starts. Claiming back responsibility, which is good. Just that in this new earth, this new era, a better way I'm suggesting is I honor my past choices, and I now align with my soul's highest truth. There is this acceptance, yet also there is this openness, right? So instead of I can't do this because of responsibility, I can't change my job now because I still have all these work responsibilities to finish before I can change. So now you shift it to I am free to create a new way that honors both my desires and my commitment. Can you see the difference? The identity is from the empowered place. It's not like limited by circumstances, but knowing that you are powerful, you always have the solution to get both your needs and desires met, which means yes, I have this responsibility, but I can really think of a way, or I'm sure there's a way that I can handle these work responsibilities, as well as I can explore that career advancement, expansion, right? And then rewiring more money feels heavy and feels resistance to receive. Now you want to change to the more I receive, the lighter my life becomes. So it's like see yourself holding a key, and in front of you there are all the doors of identity. With this key, you get to unlock that identity that you want. And when you unlock that door, that identity is going to lead you into a new reality, new possibilities, new experiences, new choices that is aligned to this identity that you choose with your key. And responsibility is this locked door. It's locked. You don't have the key. Identity is the key that allows you to walk through freely. Let me know which one you prefer now. Do you prefer to be just responsibility, facing the locked door, waiting for the door to be unlocked when you finish whatever responsibility? Or you get to hold the key to unlock any door you want, and whichever door you unlock, that is the identity that leads to new choices, new reality, new experiences. So here now, take a deep breath. As you deep breathe in, as you breathe out, visualize yourself letting go of all the heavy weight. Feeling open, relax, place your hands on your heart and anchor in this new frequency and declare, I now choose who I am. My identity lead my manifestation. I receive with ease, joy, and alignment. And so it is. So, when you claim this identity of being an abundant, empowered woman, the decisions, the actions, the choices that align with this identity will naturally follow. And how everything shifts. So, I want you to sit with this for a moment. I'll share with you what is responsibility, why responsibility is so heavy energetically, how responsibility can be so unconsciously limits you from manifestation, even though the path of responsibility can still create progress in your manifestation. And I open your mind to a new approach called identity manifestation. And why identity manifestation is so much more aligned versus responsibility manifestation. Responsibility based on the past, identity is creating future possibilities. So, what identity are you stepping into today? Are you letting responsibility holding you back? Or are you allowing your identity to lead your expansion? Are you manifesting from obligation or from a state of soul-aligned power? Remember, you are not a product of your past choices. You are your creator of your now. And when you choose who you are, the whole universe reorganize, recalibrate itself to match your frequency. So what identity are you choosing today? And are you allowing responsibility to keep you small? Or will you let your new identity to set you free? This is something for you to reflect on. And thank you so much for your time, for your energy. I hope this video have unlocked the next level of consciousness within you and inspire you to move forward in your aligned change easily, in releasing responsibility that feels heavy for you, that is no longer aligned to your identity that you choose, and feeling more ease, more open, more ready to receive your next level of desires. Thank you so much, and you've enjoyed such sharing of manifestation, wisdom, tips, self-love. Remember to subscribe, and I look forward to see you in my next video. Bye bye.